People of the world, welcome back to the 10th installment of the Everybody's Doing It digital book tour, Unexpected Tragedy. A friend of mine is traveling in paradise. She's on a bus during a vacation on a cruise line. The bus gets in an accident, and my friend is badly injured. She was involved with a networking group I'd joined. When you hear the words networking group, you may not think about a tight-knit, loving community of hardworking professionals working together to collectively achieve their dreams, but that is exactly what my group is. We're awesome. So, when I heard that our friend was hurt, it really affected us. We stayed in touch with her family and raised money to help with medical bills. In this particular group, 2 people typically speak at each meeting. After extensive rehabilitation and healing, our friend was going to come to this meeting, and so we wanted to ensure that there would be time for everyone to see her. Because of this, there would be only one speaker, me. I knew the day was going to be profoundly meaningful, and that for me to stand in front of my group and pitch all the reasons why they should refer business to me would be inappropriate and possibly even pathetic. I decided, regardless of what people might think, I would honor my friend. I chose to tell a story about the last conversation I remembered having with my mother before she passed away. I practice speeches in my mind. Athletes do the same. The New York Times quotes Nicole Dietling, a sports psychologist with the U.S. Olympic team. The more an athlete can imagine the entire package, the better it's going to be. And as Emily Cook, veteran American aerialist, puts it, visualization for me doesn't take in all the senses. You have to smell it. You have to hear it. You have to feel it. Everything. The word visualization doesn't conjure up the use of all the senses and practicing a moment in the future. It's more like experiencing the moment before it happens. Call it creative simulation of a desired result. When crafting this speech, I doubted my courage and the likelihood of me actually pulling it off. I was afraid. I didn't want to cry, but I wanted to express authenticity and passion. There's a thin line between authenticity and oversharing, between real expression that allows people in and something maudlin that alienates. I practiced the speech in my car and started sobbing. I was happy about this, ironically, because I knew any tears shed now would make it more likely that I could remain composed for the speech. As I walked in, I saw my friend. She did not look like she used to. I put my hand on her shoulder and told her that we love her and that we're proud of her. And here's my speech. People of the world, first and foremost, on behalf of every sane person on this planet and the universe at large, I'd like to say that we love and are proud of you, referring to my friend. And in your honor, I'd like to tell the following story. Bear with me. I was in a classroom in North Dakota in the dead of winter. The sun is shining despite how inexcusably cold it is outside. And the rays of light are bouncing into the classroom and onto a piece of art with a silver frame that earns my attention. I get a bit closer and I look behind the glass, and on the parchment it reads, I am still learning. And this moment in and of itself is beautiful, made more so by the fact that moments ago I was attending my mom's funeral. I take the art and it now hangs on my right as I work. Now the humility it takes a woman who has taught for 20 years to put a piece of art that advertises to her students that I too am still learning is good. I'm going to share with you the last conversation I remember having with her. It goes a little something like this. Hey mom, what's up? I've got this thing going on at Advise Media Group. I'm going to take the job. There were over 30 people in that room, and more than a handful cried. The love that I received after giving that speech moved me deeply. People want you to be authentic. You might be able to get away with white lies and telling people what you think they want to hear, but I doubt you'll thrive. The truth simply takes less energy, which you can then use towards your goals. Authenticity is incredibly hard to fake. And moving people to action or to tears requires that you connect with the vulnerable parts of yourself. Great businesses understand they must be authentic with their audience and vulnerable. Imagine sacrificing profit for a larger purpose. Seems crazy, but Tom's, the shoe company, did it. They are a for-profit enterprise, and according to Toms.com, they've put 60 million pairs of shoes on children's feet in over 60 countries. You'd better believe their ads tug at your heartstrings and are authentic. They're asking you to spend more than you usually would and trust that they will do the philanthropic work they promise. Their vulnerability is an invitation to share in an authentic experience and, of course, to signal to others that you consume consciously. Some might call this cynical, but the results are the same: a powerful brand, happy customers, and shoes on the feet of people who need them. Walking solidarity. Large corporations that don't adapt to this new way of behaving will suffer as they pour money into ad campaigns geared toward the old 30-second TV commercial model and compete for the lowest price. Through digital media, companies can earn their customers' attention over hours online with heartfelt messaging. We have much more than 30-second TV slots to engage them. And the story needs to be compelling over multiple points of contact, from social media to websites, online video, etc. I believe empathy is the prime force in the future of advertising. I'll be more inclined to buy from you if you demonstrate that you care about making the world a better place. Your online reviews tell the story of whether or not you know what you're doing. You simply can't tell me you're great at your job. The community will do that. Instead of advertising egotistically, advertise altruistically. Get behind a movement worth your time and energy and tell that story. We will all be glad you did. Send it rising.